Alright, we're here at Universal City in Los Angeles, California. It is September 25th, 2020. Welcome to BAM Media. Thanks for checking us out. We're about to check out TFAW Comics here at Universal Studios in Los Angeles. This store is absolutely amazing. I've been silent for the intro because you gotta respect Hell's Bells from AC/DC. But we are here in Universal Studios City Walk, and we are checking out different comic shops around the country, and we are starting it off here. I love these are really cool. They're not Funkos, but that's fine. Now check this out. Welcome to Band Media. Today we're going to be checking out TFAW Comics here at Universal Studios. Stay tuned. They have a whole lot of NECA Godzilla. NECA went crazy with their Godzilla license. And if you're looking for your NECA Godzilla kick, they got it here. And oh my gosh, their soundtrack while you browse, phenomenal. Now keep in mind you're in Universal Studios, you gotta pay to park, but they will, it's free right now because of the pandemic, so, you know, silver lining in that. They've got everything, it seems, even board games, or tabletop games. Yes. Check out these hot toys. Look at this Thanos, 1/6 figure. The detail. And then of course, my personal favorite, War Machine. Hawkeye. Personally, these are my jam. You're going to see a lot of reviews of Hot Toys and Sideshow on my channel. This is Killmonger, Hot Toys. Their Hot Toys prices aren't too bad. I expected it worse. It's not bad at all, actually. We'll get back to Hot Toys in a bit, but we're just going to keep it moving. Got the Marvel Legends over here. Ooh, they got some Marvel Select. That's the new Taskmaster. I've actually heard this is one of the best Marvel Select ever made. I don't see it. I like Thor Ragnarok better, but... And then we've got some Star Wars stuff here. I really honestly think the Star Wars ship has sailed. Look at that box of Chewies. Have you ever seen anything like this before? Chewbacca holiday light set. This is actually kind of cool. Oh, nice. Getting into these caskets. It's kind of like the girls section. They got a Marvel Select. They got the Kingdom Hearts. That's pretty cool. Lots of Funko Pops. Ooh, Quasimodo. That is nice. My Little Pony Applejack. Oh, from Stranger Things. Ah, that's funny. Get it? It's upside down. So really what I'm on the hunt for is Metal Gear Solid and Sonic. So if we come across those, we are buyers. Look at Little Miss Piggy. Now they've got books. Well, of course, they're a comic book store. You have to see comic books. So these are the paperbacks. Saga's good if you get a chance. Sure. Good place to get some reading for the kids and see if maybe you can get them into reading. They'll learn words that they would have never learned otherwise. And they'll open their mind to new scenarios. Look at this manga section, respect. That's some Legend of Zelda journals. More hardbacks this time. Hardbacks. More Funko Pops than you can shake a stick at. Check out the G.I. Joes. Let's see what Joes they have. Snake Eyes has been the one that's hard to find, but honestly, I have found Snake Eyes all over the country. So, anyone paying scalper prices for Snake Eyes, I feel bad for you. Oh my gosh, look at all these Mandalorians. Look at Mandalorian 1. Just rows and rows of Mandalorian. So many Mandalorians. From Kenner. I'm more into 1/6 scale, so it doesn't do much for me. So now back to the Hot Toys. What did we miss? We missed Luke Cage. I love these figures. I have about 4 or 5 of them. I have Raiden, Spike, Old Snake, basically Metal Gear Solids, the Metal Gear Solid variety of these figures. These are just my favorite. And now down here to this Hulkbuster. This isn't a Hot Toys Hulkbuster. This is just a statue. But check out the Ant-Man Hot Toys. I love the detail on this figure. The texture work. Whoever posed it is a beast. And the reason I say whoever posed it as a beast is because these toys notoriously crease. You see this crease? When he tries to change the position, that's going to leave a damage behind. But you know, when you play with expensive things, little things like that happen. So moving on, we've got a whole lot of Goku. Cool. This store is packed. If you're like searching for stuff and you're willing to just, oh dude, this is Gundam Zero. Oh dude, from Endless Waltz. This is my jam. I didn't even know I wanted this. I'm probably gonna end up buying this. I'd be a fool not to buy this. I'm just gonna end up buying this later in life if I don't buy it now. Yes. Well, we will continue the video, but I'm going to come back and buy that. Alright, so we've got some Marvel Selects, the Punisher. Oh, this store isn't shy with the Marvel Select, I tell you. I give them props. Kieran Zabi. Marvel Legends. More Marvel Select. This one's from Castlevania. That's actually pretty cool. If you're a Konami fan or Castlevania, which I know some people are, that's really cool. I never really got into Castlevania, so here we are, back at the Hot Toys. We got Luke Skywalker. Let me see if I can get there. That's Luke doing the Force or thinking. And then this is Luke Skywalker old version. Dude does not age well at all. If you wanted to get both of them, the old and the young, it would be about $500. Here we go, we got the It collection here. So Pennywise, this is the Mezco. Mezco's up in, I like Mezco. You know, I don't think they're as hot as NECA, but they're still good. Here we got another, this one's NECA. See how NECA just like nails it and Mezco is like interesting? Like NECA just nails it, that's NECA. It's also cheaper. And then we got, I don't know what this is about. We got Master Chief up here. This Master Chief looks like $125, dog. This looks like Figma Master Chief. I think this is Figma. I don't know, let's see, they don't label it. How is it standing? This could be a whole video in itself. How did they get this thing to just stand there? That thing's gotta be super glued. It looks like Figma. No, it can't be super glued because there's no way they're getting $125 for it. I mean, Jesus, maybe that's why it's $125. You're not actually buying the figure, you're buying the balance. Wow. I think that's the Figma Halo Master Chief. Bunch of Naruto and Avatar, The Last Airbender. It's kind of cool. Got some paperbacks. Alright, and then we got coffee mugs and stuff. Oh wow, look at this guy, look at Kong. Check out this Godzilla. This is a nice little display they got going on here. The Last Jedi BB-9A. I don't know about that. $25. Cheapest thing in here, dude. Oh, these guys, oh, the Transformers are, I guess. Oh, here's a Figma Reaper. I bet you're the most economical thing in here. 104. You're $104, dude. Wow, okay. War for Cybertron, Galactic Man. The light effect is cool. Got some cups, Joker, Harley Quinn, Batman. You've got the different variants of Batman throughout the Batman life cycle. Wow, look at this figure. This is a great figure. Interesting. Not a fan. I'm a big fan of the Hot Toys version though. I think Hot Toys absolutely nailed Aquaman. I think my favorite part is the textures. Well, they did a really good job with the head sculpt. If this thing would focus. It's hard because of all this background. Well, that's on my to-get list, is that specific Aquaman. This is a really nice Flash too, but he's from the series. There's a whole lot of Godzilla. You know, this is usually how it works. Right now there's a lot of Godzilla stuff out, and then you're not going to see Godzilla stuff for years. So just quote me on that. But there's a whole lot of Godzilla out right now, and they're definitely saturating the market now with Godzilla. So if you find it for a steal, it's probably the lowest you'll find it. I've never really been into the horror side of NECA, but they are really famous for it. That's sort of their bread and butter. Alright, on to Star Trek. Cool. My wife loves Star Trek. It's her jam. Ooh, look at these NECA Tiny Terrors. Ain't that the cute? Ain't that just the cutest? Now back onto the. This is a statue. It's a pretty good statue. I like it. I like that. That's a really cool statue. Like it. That's a good one. That's a wicked Batman statue. He looks like wicked upset. And the base is awesome. And then we have some Ghostbusters over here. I have seen these warming the pegs all over the country. War for Cybertron. those cool too. And then they had this t-shirt wall, but I was saving it for last. Oh, and check out these Predator statues from Diamond Select. So this is the t-shirt wall. We're just going to start off on this end. Because of the glare, I'm just going to zoom in. That's an awesome Carnage shirt. Again, these are all t-shirts here at the store. Very cool shirts. For both DC and Marvel fans. This is the other side of the t-shirt rack. And now we finally made it to the comic section. Now you do have statues up top. Now, when it comes to comic books, I only really read one, and that's the Immortal Hulk. I'm not saying there's other stuff, there's not other stuff out there. There's Immortal Hulk 0? What? And Immortal Hulk 37? Hella sold, dude. Again, after this, I'm coming back to buy these. They look wonderful. Highly recommend 1 through 24. After that, I think Al Ewing went on a bit of a political kick and killed the whole series, but I haven't read it in a while. I gave them till like 32 before they lost me. But I still have it in the box. I still collect it. I still love the Joe Bennett covers. I think Paul Ewing and Joe Bennett and Guy Ruiz are some of the best team. They call themselves the Gamma Gang. I think their art is fantastic. Al Ewing is the writer on the series, and he's written some really good stuff. Here, this is the Immortal She-Hulk. Riding off of the success of the Immortal Hulk, I wouldn't be surprised if quite a few other titles start to also be immortal. Check out these like kids versions from the Golden Book. These look like the stuff we grew up with that had like Goldilocks and the Three Dwarves, except now it has Iron Man and the Hulk. It's insane. So this is the kids section. And then they have some backpacks over here. Let's check them out. It's a cool looking backpack. It's definitely a cool looking backpack. It doesn't feel... Then again, I'm just bougie, but it's a cool looking backpack. Look at these bags up top. Now these are very nice. Check these out. Oh my gosh. I can't wait till my daughters are old enough to like ask me for stuff like that. So I think we're just about almost done with the store. Impressions, this is a top quality store, 10 out of 10. A very good place to come. In terms of value, I would say that I'm surprised with how affordable a lot of this stuff is. Look at it. These are my favorite people right here. Joe Bennett, Rui Jose, and Paul Mounts, but he's Guy Ruiz. But anyway, My favorite people, the best. If you see these three people ever doing a comic together, you buy that. That is an amazing group right there. One of my favorites. The Black Panther, another great. They've got some amazing finds here. Look at Miles Morales. Big fan. My daughters love Miles Morales. What they did with Spider-Man, what Sony did with Spider-Man was really, really, really smart. Totally brought Spider-Man back and made him relevant again. Oh, we forgot the Harry Potter section. Sorry. Sorry, Harry Potter fans. Let's check it out. Ron Weasley. Now, they do have like these Hot Toys and Sideshow versions. These are Sideshows. Let's check them out. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Is he playing Quidditch? That's... Her hair is insane. Dude, she needs to see... is that from the movie? Is that movie accurate? That is movie accurate. Look at them. Wow, I loved it. I love how Harry wears his glasses. That's how you know it's... Sideshow always does such a good job. I love Sideshow. Okay, so it's $202.25. And then they got the Nano Droid. Wow. Okay, that's cool. Nano Droids have been coming up lately. Big fan of Nano Droid. Now you've got the original Harry Potters as the Sideshows. And you've got Hermione Granger as a Sideshow. They nailed her hair here. And they look great together, these two. And their prices are $209 and $324. Who do you think you are? Do you think you are Big Boss, Metal Gear Solid 3 edition with the crocodile head? Jeez. Harry Potter, respect. Put some respect on it, because that's $350. Now, again, I think we swooped at the beginning of the shot, but this is TFAW Comics since 1979. We are here in Universal City in Los Angeles. And we also have the posters, which you know, posters come and go. Overall, I'd have to say that this store has everything. They even have some chase, as in stuff that are hard to find. I think just the stigma of coming to Universal Studios, you think you're about to pay up the wazoo. So you're like, I'm not going there. But the prices here are actually really, really decent. Some of my favorite finds today were definitely the Immortal Hulk 0 and the Immortal Hulk 37, as well as the Gundam Wing 0. Now, you might not know this, but a lot of millennials grew up loving Endless Waltz. This, I feel, in my personal opinion, this will be worth a lot when I'm an older person, because a lot of us love Endless Waltz. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be getting this time around. We're going to be getting the Endless Waltz, as well as the Immortal Hulks. And then I'll end it here with Boba and R2-D2, who will greet you at the entrance. All right, continuing our walk of Universal City, Universal Studios. We just completed Toys Collectibles TFAW Comics. This place was amazing. I just did a walkthrough of it. Be sure to check out our other video to see the inside and all the stuff they have for sale, as well as its impressions. Now we're continuing here. We've got Saba Brazilian Steakhouse and Lounge, as well as Wetzel's Pretzels. Now we're kind of fortunate in the silver lining of things. This place would normally be very packed, but because it's coronavirus, because it's 2020, we're pretty much getting our own private tour. So enjoy. And if you want to imagine what it's like when you're here and coronavirus isn't here, just put in a bunch of people. What an interesting store. The Raider image. Wow, I did not know the Raiders had their own store. I had no idea that the Raiders had their own store here in Universal City in Los Angeles. Crazy. Wow, they have Voodoo Doughnuts. So if you've ever been to Portland, Oregon, one of their top attractions is Voodoo Doughnuts. I know because I've been to Portland quite a few times. And I was surprised to see a restaurant being your #1 attraction. Like, come on guys, get your stuff together. I can think of a million things better than Voodoo Doughnuts in Portland, to be honest. But that's not here or there. The point is that besides Portland, Oregon, you can also get Voodoo Doughnuts here. Well, this place is pretty cool. But yeah, you could also get Voodoo Doughnuts here in Los Angeles and in Universal City, which is crazy. You know, if I hadn't already eaten so much bad food, I would totally be down for this. But no, I shouldn't. I shouldn't. But I don't know if I wouldn't. They did such a great job. I'm so proud of Voodoo Doughnuts. If you go to the Voodoo Doughnuts in downtown Portland, it's so small and grungy. And this just looks so sophisticated and nice. Great job, Voodoo Doughnuts.
You must practice physical distancing and keep at least 6 feet or 2 meters between your travel cars and others. When present, please stand on the floor markings until the group in front of you moves forward.
Hey, today we're going to be checking out Voodoo Doughnuts in Hollywood, California. Stay tuned. We are here at Universal's in Hollywood, California, and we're about to try out Voodoo Doughnuts. The Los Angeles location, very different than the Portland location. As a big fan of the Portland location, I'm really excited for this. Let's do it. Hey, so I made it up here to the top of the City Walk here in Hollywood in Los Angeles, California. And we're about to eat the Voodoo Donut. So they do have a seating section. It's an awesome seating section. Let's do Voodoo Donuts. Which one should we get? Oh, Captain, my captain sounds like a winner. Oh, the loop sounds good too. Or the Raspberry Romeo. It's gonna be tough. Can you believe that this is the same Voodoo Doughnuts as Portland, Oregon? If you've been to their Oregon location, you know that this looks completely different. This looks very nice, very fancy. Okay, so we still haven't figured out which one we're get. I'm still, oh Captain, my Captain. We got our Voodoo donuts. You know, when in Rome, right? I don't know when the next time I'll be able to get one. So we went and we got their mascot. Look at my running shoes and my Voodoo donut in the same shot. What do you think? Isn't he super cute? Can't wait to eat him up. He's got a stick sticking out of him and stuff. You know, that's cute. Now, sadly, there's nowhere to eat them around here, so we just got to go find a place, right? I'm talking to you like you and me are friends. I'm about to eat you, bro. I'm gonna eat you. Here it is. This is the Voodoo donut, the mascot donut, the #1 attraction of Portland, right here. Now, I don't know if it's the design or what it is about this place. And then it's being stabbed by a pretzel. Isn't that the cutest thing? Alright, let's eat them. Please don't eat me. Oh, please, I'll be good. I won't do it again. Don't eat me. It looks kind of like like you know, from South Park. You know who I'm talking about. Oh, please, let me live. Let's try them out. I'm bleeding. Ah. That's crazy, right? It was a good idea to put that in there. It tastes really good. Oh, no more bites. Ah. Please, let it make it stop. He looks so funny, like he's actually bleeding, right? Voodoo Donuts, he looks like he's... Like, it's good. Like, with a coffee, it'd be better. It's just so cute that he looks like they just nailed the cuteness. That's what I paid for it, the cuteness.
Universal City Walk, Hollywood. Here's some important information for your visitor. We ask that all guests and team members comply with the following. Everyone is required to wear a face covering during the visit. Remember to wash your hands with soap and water often, for at least 20 seconds. You must practice physical distancing and keep at least 6 feet or 2 meters between your travel partner and others. When present, please stand on the floor markings and move in front of you. Moving forward. We appreciate your cooperation and understanding during this unprecedented time. Thanks again, and welcome to Universal City Walk, Hollywood.
Thanks. Appreciate that. I'm so sorry, bro. I feel like we really got to know him, and he really did build up a persona, and then we killed him. But in actuality, he was always just pastry. He looks destroyed. Rest in peace, Voodoo Donut. I feel like when I had Voodoo Doughnuts back in 2016, that if I would have reviewed it then, it would have been that it was good, and it still is. I feel the same way. It's good. Try it one time. It's like when you go to New Orleans and you get, when you go to Cafe Du Monde and get those baked pastries, like it's good, but like you're not trying to get that when you're at home. That's kind of what this is. Out with the kids. It's nice, it's fun, it's cool. We're gonna pay about $5 a donut. When you start ordering coffee and stuff, it's when it gets pricey. But it's worth it, and it's really cool that Los Angeles has a location, because the closest one is in Portland. So, and this is, again, I've said it a million times, Portland's #1 attraction. When you're landing in Portland, and you ask Portland, or you ask Google, hey Google, give me the top attractions, it's gonna say Voodoo Doughnuts. Which is really weird. But follow it, because that's how I fell in love with Portland, because it leads you to the best neighborhoods. Those Voodoo Doughnuts are in the heart of Portland, and when you go to those Voodoo Doughnuts, you get to know Portland, and that's worth it. Anyway, that was kind of a side rant. Overall, excellent donut. This Hollywood location's fantastic, just as good as the Portland location. I saved his arm for last, so he could wave goodbye. Alright, so now that we're finishing up Universal Studios, just a couple side notes. They are home to Voodoo Doughnuts, the best part of Portland, Oregon. Let me tell you, if I haven't already told you, Voodoo Doughnuts and Oregon are both amazing. Portland's amazing. Check that place out when you have a chance. You will not be disappointed. Now, one thing that's always kept me away from Universal Studios is the paid-for parking, but it's free now. Universal Studios, it has been a great time. I wish you the best. I hope after all this coronavirus stuff breaks out that you are the busiest you've ever been. I can't wait to see this place packed again. And hopefully I get a chance to go to Universal Studios because you opened the actual theme park. What a cool building. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this walk through Universal Studios here in Hollywood, California. If you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Welcome to BAM Media. Today we're going to be looking at Universal Studios, and let's start our walk. If you like this content, be sure to like and subscribe. See you next time. So here we are at DFW Airport, traveling around the country. If you like content like this, please be sure to like and subscribe. I've been doing this for over 9 years, and I have hundreds and hundreds of hours of content everywhere from Lollapalooza to Comic Cons, etc., Jazz Fest in New Orleans. So if you like content like this, please be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks.